Sophia Loren holds the record for having one of the longest career spans in Hollywood ever. The Italian actress Sophia Loren graced screens for over 70 years and appeared in over 50 movies all through her career. On top of that, of all the major movie stars that made waves in the 1960s, Sophia is one of the very few who is still alive till date. This video reveals the ranking of some of the most unforgettable screen performances that Sophia Loren made. Hey, before we do get into the video, I have found out that only a small percentage of people that watch the videos are actually subscribed. So, if you end up liking this video, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. Number 6. Arabesque. Sophia began to appear in movies as early as the 1950s. However, she was selected for only minor roles when she began acting initially. She took the roles that she was given as a way to expose the industry to her talent until she began to receive more notable roles in the late 1950s. Now, one of Sophia's best performances when her career began to take off in the 1960s was her role in the 1966 comedy thriller spy film Arabesque. Even though the genre of the movie wasn't common at the time, the director, Stanley Donen, made sure to select only actors and actresses who were capable of executing the storyline creatively. Sophia played the female lead role in the movie alongside then popular actor Gregory Peck, who played the male lead role. Sophia Loren's character was that of Yasmin Azir, a mysterious, unassuming, beautiful lady who aids a hieroglyphics professor when he's caught up in a complicated, life-threatening matter where he's asked to decode a cryptic Arabian message. The movie, Arabesque, performed well, and most of its success was due to the effort put in by Sophia Loren and her co-stars at the time. The movie was even considered a box office success, and it even led to Loren winning a Bambi Award for being the best actress in the movie. Sophia's role in Arabesque is definitely one of her best performances and is said to be the role that established her impact in Hollywood and her American on-screen persona. Number 5. Houseboat. The 1958 romantic comedy film Houseboat is also considered to be one of Sophia's best. She was selected for a role in the movie during the period when she was beginning to gain international fame and attention due to her incredible performances on screen. Sophia used every platform she was given at the time to express her multifaceted nature through acting and singing. Apart from the fact that she played the female lead role in Houseboat, she also sang the theme song for the movie with Sam Cooke. Her performance in the movie was so outstanding that it ended up being her ultimate breakthrough performance in America. Sophia Loren's character in the movie Houseboat was that of Cynthia Zaccardi, a privileged daughter of a rich composer who attempts to escape her rich family by secretly working as a maid for Tom Winters, a confused and helpless father who has to raise 3 kids on his own. Sophia's performance in the movie led to her getting a lot of positive reviews and comments from her viewers and even some of her colleagues like Cary Grant. However, what most people didn't know was that she feared that she was being typecast during that period, but that did not stop her from approaching every role she was given with the utmost creativity. The captivating rom-com film eventually turned out to be one of the best of its kind at the time, gaining traction from local and international viewers and eventually being nominated for 2 Academy Awards. The film later won the Golden Laurel Awards for the top comedy in the 1950s. Houseboat remains one of Sophia Loren's most outstanding performances to date. Number 4. A Special Day. All through the 50s and 1960s, Sophia Loren's performances in notable films enabled her to rise to stardom as one of the most praised movie stars in America during that age. However, Sophia began to welcome challenging roles during the 1970s. She was determined to explore her creativity and give her audience unforgettable performances. One of her most challenging yet incredibly interesting performances was in the 1977 Italian drama film A Special Day. Being chosen to play the female lead role in a movie that revealed and represented some of the most memorable moments in the history of Italy was definitely a highlight of Sophia's career. The film revealed the historic moment when Adolf Hitler paid a visit to Italian dictator Benito Mussolini in 1938, propagating fascism throughout Europe. The storyline of the movie is about 2 neighbors, a liberal journalist and a housewife who purposely decided not to participate in the parade on the day of Hitler's visit, despite the consequences and complications that their decision led to. Sophia's character was that of Antoinetta, the housewife who stayed home that day. A special day was created with the aim of focusing on the history of Italy and several aspects of society that were often neglected. The movie didn't fail to address several themes, including gender roles, sexual orientation, and fascism. Of all the movie stars that appeared in the film, it was Sophia's character that kept viewers glued to their screens. From the moment of its release, the film garnered praises from critics in Italy and Europe. The renowned American film and theater critic Vincent Canby stated that he particularly appreciated the humor and humanity of the film. Sophia's performance in the movie led to her winning several awards, including the David Di Donatello Award for Best Actress in 1978, and many more. A Special Day remains one of the most soulful historic movies to date. Number 3. Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. One of Sophia's most memorable performances in the 60s was the 1963 comedy anthology film. Even though this was yet another comedy film that Sophia was selected to play in, her role was not an easy one. In fact, she was selected to play 3 different roles in the 3 different stories in the film. Sophia used the opportunity to showcase her versatility as she played the role of Adeline Sparetti, Anna Molteni, and Mara perfectly. Her first character was a poor woman who worked hard to support her unemployed husband, the second, a rich housewife, and the third, a high-class prostitute. Now, even though all these roles were played by Sophia, she made each character come to life. The film performed so well that it won an Academy Award for the Best Foreign Language Film and several other awards as well. Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow is one of the movies that exposed Sophia's acting skills, opened her up for more diverse roles, and revealed a side of her that her audience had never seen before. Number 2. Marriage, Italian Style. All through the 1950s to the 70s, Sophia was one of the most highly recommended actresses in Hollywood. Her attitude towards her job made most directors want to work with her, and this was the case for the popular director Vittorio De Sica, who began working with Sophia from the early years of her career and decided to cast her for the 4th time in her career for a role in his 1964 Italian movie. Now, the movie is centered around the Second World War, and it tells the story of a wealthy businessman who goes on vacation intending to rest from his busy life. However, his plans quickly change when he meets a poor prostitute during his vacation and decides to take her back home as his lover. In the movie, Sophia's character was that of Filomena Marturano, the prostitute. Sophia stated in a later interview that she thoroughly enjoyed the role in the movie, as she was able to portray a woman who was in all her elements. Sophia's performance in the movie led to her being nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. The movie also was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Foreign Film. Number 1. Two Women. The 1960 war film, Two Women, is considered one of Sophia's phenomenal screen performances even to date. This was the performance that completely established her as a globally renowned leading movie icon from the time. Her character in the movie was that of Cicera, a bold, daring woman who fights to protect her young daughter from the horrors of war. Sophia's performance won her over 7 awards, including the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her the first actor to win an Oscar for a non-English language performance. So which of these Sophia Loren movies caught your interest the most? Let us know below in the comments, and check out the next video in this series.